So you may be wondering, why do we have to believe in advance that we already have what we want in order to have it, right? Like it says in Mark 11 verse 24, whatsoever ye desire when ye pray, believe ye have already received it and ye shall have it. The main reason is because what you want already exists as a possibility, an unformed reality in the quantum field. So everything that is physical, like our body and everything in the outside objective world that we perceive through our five senses, is made out of quantum particles. And these quantum particles are invisible, and they only become transformed into their physical counterpart when something sets it off, when something gets it in motion, and that would be us. So in order for these possibilities, your desires to come into being, we have to give off a vibration or a thought that is the same or equal to frequency wise, and that will cause this possibility to come into being, because creation is finished and everything that you could possibly want, it already exists somewhere in time and space. And what happens is, just like the example when you are like the radio station, when you're tuning into a radio station, you tune your radio to, let's say, 93.5, and then you can receive everything that is like on that broadcast, like the music that's playing on that radio station. If you tune to another frequency, like maybe 93.7, then you receive everything that's playing on that broadcast. So likewise, all your desires and everything that you could possibly want already exists in this field, in this quantum field that we have as a frequency. But in order for you to receive or experience that physically, you need to tune your thoughts, your like your vibration within yourself in such a way that you tune yourself to receive what is on that frequency or in that quantum possibility. So that is why it is coined with the law of attraction, that which is like unto itself is drawn, right? So you're actually drawing experiences that match your dominant feelings that you hold within yourself. So I was reading this really great book, Ask and It Is Given by Abraham Hicks, and in it was saying that if you're constantly paying attention to what is, and you're like offering a thought or a vibration of lack, like you're complaining about like what's happening or like things that are happening around you, and you're focusing your attention in your feelings on what's happening around you, but at the same time you desire the opposite, right? You desire wealth or love or happiness or health, but you're constantly thinking and feeling and putting your attention on what's going on, like the opposite of that, then you won't be in a frequency that matches the things that you want to experience, right? So the law of attraction is not going to be able to bring you the things that you want, because that would defy the law, right? You can only receive that which you are in vibrational alignment with, and you can only become in vibrational alignment with those things through your inner emotions, through your inner thoughts, feelings, and emotions, through your non-physical being that you are within you, right? So that's why we have to find a way to align ourselves with the things that we want by praying and believing we already have it and pretending that we have it. Essentially, that causes us to become in vibrational alignment with the things that we want, and then we receive everything that is on that particular frequency. So that's why it's like attracts like. So it's really good, like sometimes, to just kind of like ignore what's happening like around you and think greater than. And like it's also said, like in the Bible, turn the other cheek, right? And there's a psychological reason for that, because you don't want to focus on the negativity or whatever it is that's happening around you, because you won't receive the insights, you won't receive whatever is needed in order for the contrary of that to take place. You know, the main purpose of us having all the differences and all these preferences, right, is because without knowing like what we don't want, we were not able to come to the conclusion of what we do want. So when you're experiencing something that you don't want, automatically you know what it is that you want, because it would most logically be the opposite of that. And we are to take these desires as gifts from God, because that means it exists as a possibility within the quantum field. And in order to experience that, we must find a way to refocus our thoughts and feelings on that as if we already have it. That is the most potent way to do it, like giving gratitude, imagining it that we're having or experiencing it, self-talk from premises of fulfilled desire. This will place you in a feeling and a frequency that will cause you to receive everything that is like in nature with that in the outside world. So it also said in the Bible, to him that hath the feeling of wealth, more wealth shall be added. To him that hath the feeling of lack, even that which he hath shall be taken away. Because if you're constantly feeling lack and you're feeling down and you're feeling low and you can't like rise up from that in a way like to just turn your back on all that and just to think and feel and imagine how you want to feel, then you're gonna, even the things that you have, they're gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse. So it's better to just keep imagining and thinking about what it is that you want. We have to live courageously. We have to hold to the fact that invisible states become objective facts, right? And an objective fact can only remain so long as the invisible state wears it. So we do have to repeat the process. It's a repetitive process. We have to continuously imagine, think, and feel like how we want, right? We constantly have to retune our thoughts and our feelings to line up with what we want, because it's like the universe is asking you, what do you want, right? And by imagining it, you're in essence telling the universe, this is what I want, right? And there's a process. Sometimes that, like how long it's going to take, it really doesn't matter. It's really up to the individual. Some individuals, it could take a short period of time. Other individuals, it may take a longer period of time. It just depends on their vibrations and what beliefs they already have within themselves. If it's something that you find hard to believe, or if you're in a place where the vibration is so different from the vibration that you're attempting to embody, then there might be more of a lag time, right? But over time, once you repeatedly do this, you slowly but surely retune your frequency. And then that's how it becomes a belief, right? Because your subconscious mind, it doesn't reason like our logical mind. It doesn't make comparisons or contrasts. It doesn't go into engaging if this is what you're imagining is true or false, good or bad. It feeds into it, right? It will take in this information, right? And it's like the imagination, your imaginal acts, your self-talks, and the things that you're feeling is like that in essence is the quantum state that you're activating, but you're activating it within yourself. And every thought and feeling that you embody within yourself holds to a frequency. And once you give off that frequency, everything, you start to receive experiences. You might experience some synchronicities at first, things that mirror what you've been holding true within yourself, and then surely but surely you will start to experience those very things for yourself. So if it's for yourself, you want to do it like a first person. If it's for somebody else, you want to kind of like imagine that they're doing this or it's happening for them. So essentially you want to do this in first person, like, I am this, I am that, I am happy, I am secure, I am successful, I am loved. This is happening right now, every day and every way. This is happening to me now. And then you really start to get into the spirit of it, right? Because it has to be like a present tense, I am now. It says in the Bible, let the weak man say, I am strong, right? I am is more stronger than I will be. God doesn't say I will be. God says I am. And that awareness that is within you is that eternal spiritual being that you are, right? So all things must respond to I am. And whatever I am says, I am creates. So essentially through the quantum field that we have, we start to draw and attract experiences that match what we hold within ourselves. The outer reality always must line up and match your inner reality. So we have to continuously retrain our thinking, be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. We have to think greater than what we're experiencing if there's something that we want to experience. So yeah, that which is like unto itself is drawn, like attracts like. Just like the radio, you have to match what it is that you want. And persist, persist, persist. Do not give up, regardless of any evidence to the contrary. Even though your senses deny it, even though your reasons deny it, even though your past may have denied you before, it is law that which is like unto itself is drawn, and it must come to pass. So hit the like button down below if you like this channel and you want to hear more from me. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.